I'm ready.
Whenever you're ready.
You sure? Welcome and thanks for joining us. Hopefully you guys will enjoy hanging out with Fallen Tyler and I for the next 9 days here on Kodiak Island while I make my first attempt to kill a brown bear.
Long before his first attempt in 2015, Mark dreamt of venturing north to Alaska to pursue the giant brown bears that called Kodiak Island home. Following in the footsteps of the last great brown bear men like Bill Pinnell and Morris Tallefson became somewhat of an obsession for Mark. Having grown up reading of such adventures in outdoor life, each story greater than the last had Mark hanging on to every word from men who had seized their opportunity. After decades of hard work, Mark finally found himself in a position to turn those dreams into reality. And in the spring of 2015, he made his way north to hunt Kodiak Island with Alaskan master guide Samuel T. Fejes.
Got an hour and a half of daylight left, about 2 miles up the hollow. Found our shooter bear, same one we saw the other night, that we nicknamed Tonka. So we're off from freezing cold to sweating, all within about 10 minutes. But that's what it's all about. Let's see if we can make this happen in the last 10 minutes.
Mark's goal was to hunt and harvest his bear using archery equipment. But like many would do on a hunt of this magnitude, he brought both his bow and his rifle to maximize his odds of success.
It's getting late. It's the last night. So what we're gonna do is take the gun. No option here, basically.
As luck would have it, after leaving his bow behind for the mad dash across the tundra, Sam was able to call the boar into just 23 yards as daylight faded on his first trip to Alaska. After finding success on a last-hour bear with his rifle, Mark knew he wouldn't stop until he achieved his goal of successfully hunting a brown bear with his bow. Mark's return trip to Alaska in 2019 and 2021 were filled with close calls, but ultimately fell short of his goal.
Oh, so close. What a rush. He wasn't the biggest thing, but I'd have smoked him.
Having been more than 4 years since his last attempt on Kodiak, Mark was eligible to try one last time in the spring of 2024.
Zach just asked me to come do an interview and let everybody know, kind of reminisce. We've been here 6 days. Our hunt's only 10 days. We're supposed to be here a day or so early. We got here actually a full day in advance because the weather was bad in Iowa. But we got good news this morning. After 5 or 6 days of sitting here, we finally got the thumbs up. You can see the sun shining behind us. It was actually a pretty nice day yesterday as far as the sun was shining, but it was windy up to 40, 45 mile an hour gusts, and out at the spike camp it was pretty bad. So far this morning we're on our way. We got about 20 minutes, we're gonna be on the plane and get going, so it's time to hunt finally. After 5 days, 6 days, whatever it's been, Sam.
Let's get down there first.
Let's get down there and take off before they say we can't go again.
Then we'll talk, okay?
He's saying don't jinx this, is what he's saying. We're gonna scout tonight, or are we just gonna hang out?
We'll hang out here.
Okay.
No temptation.
No temptation. So.
No, what happens? You just smell. You know, you spread your scent around when you start walking.
Well, that's fine. I don't want to climb that mountain one more time than I have to anyway.
All we need to do is climb it once and one arrow.
20 yards. Remember, my max is 23. I'm going to get a t-shirt every time I go on a hunt with you guys. Maximum range, 23 yards. That's the first thing the guides ask. How far can you shoot? I'm like, 18 yards. Is that what I told you?
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. See you guys. Thanks. Hey, thank you. See ya. Goes our ride. He's in a hurry to get out of here. The weather's changed in the last 5 minutes of our flight significantly. It's supposed to have snow all day today. So, Bucko, see him, said we're probably not going up on the hill today. No sense in it. So, we have a day at camp, getting everything organized, set up. A little BS session, I'm sure. Maybe some cards. First day at camp, though, it feels good to get out of town. But we finally made it to camp, but you can't see out the window in a nick of time because the next 3 days it's 100% precipitation, whether it be snow or rain. It's likely snow here, partially both. So,
but all we need is 1 day.
All we need is 1 day, and I did bear at about 18 yards, did I say? 22 yards?
Maybe a little bit closer this time.
Yeah. What a way to start the first morning off. It's actually like our 5th or 6th morning, or maybe 7th morning here in Alaska, but our first morning in camp that we can actually hunt. We got here yesterday afternoon. They finally got a break in the weather and brought us over. So we got a little treat going on today and tomorrow. Probably we're going to start the first hunts off right here from the camp here. And we're just going to spot all these mountains coming here. Believe it or not, they shoot a lot of bear this way. So just beautiful here, absolutely gorgeous. It's such a good feeling to be here. It's probably about 31 degrees, maybe 30. Had a little bit of dust and snow last night. Sam didn't snore. Sam didn't snore too much, so I just gave him one of his frog fuel protein packs, and he's ready to go.
Ready to go. Ready to go.
You can't beat this life. This is just incredible. I just can't express the feelings that you have sitting here like this. What a view. Wish you guys could see this view. Incredible.
In his nearly 50 years of experience hunting and guiding hunters in Alaska, Master Guide Sam Fejes has learned that patience, especially while bear hunting, is key. Much like the brown bears that inhabit the island, Sam is rarely in a hurry, especially early in the day.
I got one bear in this scope, and I keep looking over there for that one. They're just laying down.
Yeah, the big ones they'll get up in the afternoon.
It is absolutely just picture perfect day here in Alaska. You ordered this right up for me, didn't you?
Just for you, Mark. Just for you. Bear hunting's like 90% boredom, 10% action.
Yeah, famous saying 0 to 100, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing how big these animals are. You think you'd be able to pick them all out, and you can't see anything till they move.
Well, the big ones are smart. They're lazy too. They know when to move and not to move.
They're just conserving their energy. They're not lazy.
They're like you and I, Mark. We're going into our third quarter.
Is that what it is?
There's 4 quarters.
Okay.
I don't like to use the last quarter.
I was going to say, I might be getting into my 4th quarter, but that would make you into your 4th quarter.
No.
As afternoon approached, Bucko decided to hike up the mountain behind camp to get a better view of the valley across the lake. Immediately, he laid eyes on a bear that warranted a closer look.
Bear's not big, it's huge. We're not even looking at a bear, we're looking at head.
Right. A long way away.
Let's do it. They're sitting down there right now.
Are they looking at him, you think?
How come they're coming down?
We're up on the hill or in the middle?
Deep flats. It's a little bit bald, but
I don't know what to ask him.
it's big.
Let's go talk to him.
Yeah. It's kind of big.
For you to say that.
It's kind of big.
Up it.
Our sixth bear of the day, and it's not 4 o'clock yet, which is pretty unusual at this stage, especially on our first day. But it was the best day I've been here in 60 some days in Alaska. This is just the most spectacular, beautiful day we've ever seen here.
We ordered it for you.
Yeah, we ordered it all right. So it's big enough that we're cruising across the lake to go get a closer look at it. It's up the canyon there, so hold on to your seat.
With a potential shooter spotted, they loaded up the skiff for the 1 mile dash across the lake.
We just spotted another bear up in front of us. Not the one we're after. The one we're after is way up there, so.
Bucko's killed a lot of big ones right out here on this flats here. But he saves the hard ones for you.
Yeah, it's the furthest away you could find, right? We have quite a hike in front of us here. Hopefully he's still up there. We're pushing away there. It's all uphill, as always.
We just need to get on top of the hill. Then we can find out where he's at.
Get up here, start looking for him, see if we can find him. Sometimes they're sitting right where you left them, other times they're half a mile away. We came over, we spotted one right away. It's a sow. And just off to my left, I happened to look over and we picked up another big one right there. It's big enough that we're going to go after, so. It's got a beautiful, beautiful hide. It's dark. So.
There's one there. You see, is that a different one? I see one straight ahead. It's chocolate.
That's the bear we're looking at.
You see it?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get him down. Looks like he's laying down. Could be a problem.
Yeah, it could be. The original sow that we saw is now coming towards the boar. That's not good for us. There he is. He's coming out now. See him? He's up following that sow. We just gotta wait and see what they're doing. He's a big boy. bears. He just left the sow. She's kind of scared.
She's still in the same spot.
Yeah, she hasn't moved a muscle. He went over probably 50 yards, laid down in a ditch. Looks like he's sleeping. We're 170 yards from him, straight down. Now there, his head's up. It's a nice bear. Oh, he's coming straight at us. 30 yards. 30? 40. How far? 30 or 40? 30. Hit him. Hit him with her. Hit him again.
Where do you think you got him?
Right dead center chest. Yep. Dead center chest, baby. We pumped it in there.
Did it go deep?
Yeah. Hey, right here. Right here.
Get it? That's a big bear.
That thing smoked him. It sank it in there too, didn't it? Yes. Zach?
Yeah, we haven't got him yet.
No. He's hurt though. I'm telling you, he's hurt. That thing went in. Buck out. Can you see him?
Nothing big. Kodiak bear hunt.
I'm starting to shake. I was not nervous. I was not nervous until
I got you the weight, yardage.
he kept saying, go ahead. And I'm like, all I can shoot for is right here. And then when he got here and you started waving, he stuck his head up just enough. We buried it right underneath his chin, right in the middle.
Didn't want him any closer. He was 20 some yards there.
What are you worried about?
I had a gun. That's bigger than
This is my fourth trip. My fourth trip. I hate to use that word bucket list, but this is my #1 animal on the bucket list with a bow.
Well, let's get him. Let's get him.
We smoked him. I mean, literally.
How deep did it go?
I think it went all the way into the fetching for sure. It stuck it right in there. I mean, it just buried it.
You sure you hit? I gotta take a piss.
I think I my pants, so.
Was that close enough?
We buried it in there.
Close enough.
Pretty sure that bear's dead. Did you see the arrow?
Yeah, didn't see it come out the other side.
How far did you see him running, or just you couldn't really tell?
Like he went right up here and then he turned right.
The other side of the red bushes. That's as far as I saw that.
When he turned right, hey, thank you. I'm not allowed to shake your hand, but can I give you a hug?
Brother.
Thank
That was fun.
Hey.
First day.
What?
First day.
I hope so. I would say yes,
But
but
we're gonna,
I've seen miracles.
no, you don't know. You don't know, especially the bow. But we buried that thing.
So what we're going to do is keep somebody up on top when we go in.
It's been how long now? How are you gonna wait?
We're about 50 minutes right now. My rule of thumb is at least an hour, so we've got 10 more minutes of patience.
So what's the plan?
Well, what we're going to do
for
is
safety?
we got Evan on the hill, and we'll put one of us on the hill there.
It's really thick in there, so my
How
bow's
far did you bury it?
it went, I think it went into the fetching, not even going in. I know it wasn't sticking out when he turned around, but I don't know if it buried because he started kicking. I couldn't tell, but it went in.
I was waiting for you to shoot. I said shoot.
All I could see was between his eyes, and it wasn't a good shot.
It was getting a little close.
It was real close. I told you I can only shoot 28 yards. So it's a little scary going in here, I'll be honest with you. So
It'll be fun.
it's been 50 minutes. So Sam's gonna follow the tracks where we last saw it go up in. I'm going with Bucko. We're gonna go up on top of the hill just in case something bad happens and it comes out. I'll be dropping my expedition for my SIG real quick. What do you say? Found blood? Yes! Yeah, baby! Hey, how far did he go, Bucko? 100? He must be big, huh? He must be big. Sam's pretty excited. For him to get excited, the Bucko. Finally. Hey, now we can get a hug. Come on, brother. Hey, thank you.
It happened.
He must be big, huh? Sam's pretty, I mean,
Well,
Sam's not that
no.
vociferous. Finally. Oh my God, wait till you see this thing. Oh. Holy cow. That's by far, that's the biggest one. Oh my goodness. Bucko, look how big it is. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Guys. Oh. Gee, this thing is a monster. Holy cow. Look at the size of that thing. Boy, we wasted him too, didn't we? I mean, we just hosed him. How far did he go? 75 yards? 80 yards?
Frank the tank went down.
This is my fourth trip here, as I've said multiple times, I'm sure. And to come out of here with a bow kill this big is just beyond belief. I'm stunned. My first one I thought was big that we shot. This thing, look at the size of it. This is like a dinosaur. This is incredible. My goodness. We got stuck in town for 3 nights again. Virtually every trip we've been here, we've been stuck in town for a couple of nights, so it gets kind of frustrating, but I guess that's why we come for 2 weeks, because the weather's just so unpredictable here. Not just getting out of town, but also just hunting. You can't see, and the fog comes in for 2 or 3 days. So, but to come out of here
And this wasn't even the bear that we came after. The bear we came after had some hair off the hide. It was rubbed pretty bad. Then we saw the sow, and the sow was actually following him. And then when she caught up to it, he turned around and chased her away. And then between Bucko and Sam there, Sam called on the call, the predator call, and then Bucko started growling. That's what he came down. He came down for a fight. And Sam's like, you gotta shoot him, you gotta shoot him. Any shot I had, because he was right after his forehead, and obviously I wasn't gonna do that. And then Sam stood up like this, and he picked his head up, and we just buried that arrow. That arrow just buried right in him. Unbelievable trip. Oh, Sam, hey, thank you. Come here. I appreciate it.
No problem.